members of VAP Parishad, respected Professor Yogesh Chandra Mishra sir, Professor Govind Shukla sir, Professor Mahesh Vyas sir, Professor Anand Shukla sir. I also extend my heartfelt welcome to Anand Katti sir and to Arvind Kumar Gupta sir. I would also like to take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Srinivas Banigul sir, former CCI member. Sir, we welcome you to this event. Moving ahead, it is our privilege today to have with us Dr. Pranita Joshi Deshmukh Madam, who is principal of Sumati Bhaisha Ayurved Mahavidyalaya Pune, an esteemed academician, researcher and clinician, medical education technologist, corporate wellness expert, NABH assessor, and an IPR scientist. Along with that, ma'am is also a trained yoga expert and trainer. We cordially welcome you, ma'am, to this event. Now, to enlighten us all, we are honored to welcome our today's distinguished guest speaker, Dr. Sugyan V.S. sir. Sir is an associate professor in the Department of Samhita and Siddhant at Prasanna College of Ayurveda, Karnataka. With over 8 years of teaching and 14 years of clinical experience, sir is a learned academician and a clinician with a deep grounding in the foundational principle of Ayurveda. He has contributed to various academic literature through his several publications in peer-reviewed journals and presentations, and has actively delivered guest lectures at various reputed platforms and events. Sir is also former member of editorial board of Pragyanam. It is a journal of health sciences. Today, Dr. Sugyan sir will be sharing his insights on the topic Smart Solutions for Student Evaluation, Digital Tool for Periodic Assessment. With such an august gathering and a promising topic ahead, I'm sure today's session will leave us all intellectually enriched and professionally empowered. Hopefully, this lecture is going to be fruitful to each one of us. Thank
you. Let me briefly make a mention that we are also joined by our President B. Srinivas Prasad sir, President Board of Ayurveda of NCISM. On this platform, I extend a very cordial welcome to Prasad sir. Thank you very much, sir, for gracing this program. Pushpasha, you can continue. I'll locate the sir and make him contribute.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Dr. Nikita ma'am. Now, as we are all waiting for the session to begin, I request Dr. SUJNANA V.S. sir, who is the guest speaker, to take over the session. Over to you, sir. Oh, sorry, there was the inaugural speech by Dr. Pranita ma'am. Yeah. Now I request Dr. Pranita Joshi ma'am for the opening remarks, who is principal in Sunita Bhaisha Ayurveda Medical College, Pune. Over to you, ma'am, for the inaugural speech. Opening remarks.
Members of VAP Parishad, Honorable Prasad sir, all the faculties from Ayurveda domain, Katti sir, and today's speaker, Dr. SUJNANA sir. So it's a privilege and honor to be a part of this meeting today for the opening meeting. I would not take longer period, just I would like to introduce this topic, why it was so important to discuss. When this NCISM syllabus came up from first year to now, third year syllabus is also out, and pre-MD and second semester syllabus are also coming up. So there was a need to discuss how to conduct these periodic assessments, and based on the current available tools, maybe from smart tools, or even how we can incorporate IT techniques into this. And I hope SUJNANA sir will definitely throw some light on these areas. I would just like to mention a very brief that the traditional systems of Ayurveda are there, and we are not diluting that when we are using some tools which are there from IT tool techniques or AI. Sometimes we believe that when we are skipping chalk and board, we are going away from Ayurveda. We are having that mindset that when we are changing, when we are transforming and progressing to the newer techniques, we are leaving behind traditions. That belief we need to now cut short, and we need to adopt to the newer techniques. So this is the one step we should always appreciate and acknowledge. The second thing I would like to mention that when we look at our students, they are adult learners, and they are already using this technology since quite a long period. So we also need to have some smart solutions in hand to assess them. When we think about learning styles, we all are aware about visual learners, auditory learners, readers, writers, or kinesthetic learners. So how we can differentiate these learners by using different assessments? Ultimately, the goal is we need to see whether the whole knowledge is transferred to the student or not. So if we are talking about COs and POs, if we are thinking about cognitive domain COs, are we really assessing tools which are addressing the cognitive domain? If we are using some of the assessments for psychomotor domain, are we really handling that part? Like if I want to check whether a person can swim or not, I cannot give him an essay to write, that okay, write techniques of swimming. Or I cannot give a multiple choice question that what are the types of swimming? I have to put that person in the swimming tank and test his ability to swim. So our syllabus is all about competency and how the skills are developed ultimately as a graduate or a postgraduate. So we have to take into account the cognitive domain, psychomotor, and affective domain to select our tools. And I'm sure that Dr. SUJNANA sir will definitely address these issues. I would also like to mention the role of AI as my fourth point, that there are so multiple tools and domains which are available right now, right from Google Classroom to Google Forms and Kahoot or Go Formative, or AI tools for assessment, putting the syllabus in the AI domain and they will frame the questions for us. So students are already using them. Are we really aware about these tools? And that is the question which I would like to reflect upon. All the participants can just reflect upon it. And the most important point which I wanted to talk is, are we scared about these tools just because we don't know them, or we are ready for these tools to adopt? So that is the question. Maybe it will be addressed by the sir. So thank you so much for inviting me and handing over the session to Dr. SUJNANA sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam, for your presence and opening remark. We are really fortunate to have Prasad sir on this platform. Prasad sir, for the benefit of participants, I have to mention that the all revelations that are taken place in the field of Ayurveda education, one of the pioneer person, the person who is leading the entire mission to bring about this transformation is Dr. B. Srinivas Prasad sir, who is the president of Board of Ayurveda at NCISM. We are fortunate. I mean, all this concept of periodical assessment, bringing the assessment into formative assessment and the summative assessment, there have been a lot of experiments, thought process, meetings, etc., that have gone in, and the person who is the lead of all these is fortunately with us. I request Dr. B.S. Prasad sir for a couple of comments on this platform. After Prasad sir, we can go to the session. Sir, Prasad sir, we want to hear from you.
Sir, I think sir has not joined the session.
Sir,
There is
sir had difficulty in speaking. He said he will log out and re-log in. Hello. हाँ. We'll wait for 1 minute. Sir is coming. Sir.
Yes. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes.
Audible.
Okay. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. So anyway, I compliment you for this activity. Anyway, I was surprised to see, or I was very happy to see that Anand Katti has sent me the brochure, today's talk. Immediately, I sent my people also to watch it and brief me if I can't able to join. Very nice initiative. I'm also eager to see what all things are there. As Dr. Anand Katti also and Dr. Pranita also rightly mentioned, there is a lot of objectivity we have developed in the assessment. It happened many times. We have defined objectives the entire year we teach it, and when they come the examination, it becomes very formality. And what are we are examining, what we assess, we don't know. It becomes totally disconnected. There is no link between the what you teach, what you train, what you expect, and what you are assessing and giving the results. So that way, that is the reason sometimes we have high ranked people are there, but really failures, and very low ranked people are there, are backbenchers. They are successful people are there. Happening that means our measuring yardsticks are not appropriate. We are not using. So that way, that is the reason why we brought the continuous evaluation. So periodical evaluation at different levels, so that we have small content exactly we can do. So what exactly we wanted to see it. That was the main idea. And rightly, without wasting much of my time, because he's the expert now, let us hear for him. That is the main purpose of this one. And if the tools are very good, then we will think of how we can implement or how we can bring into practice also. We will see it. Anyway, once again, I thank Dr. Adi overall organizing at home anyway. but for all of you who are instrumental in organizing such innovative ideas. Thank you very much, and please go ahead with your presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for blessing this program. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Pushpashri, you can continue.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Now I request today's speaker, Dr. SUJNANA VS, sir, to take over the session. Over to you, sir. And all the participants are requested to ask your questions at the end of the session. You can even post them under the comment section. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone. First and foremost, I would like to begin by thanking Dr. Anand Katti sir and the organizers of Vishwa Ayurveda Parishad for giving me this opportunity to present in today's webinar. Also, I thank President sir. Let me start. I'll share my PPT first. Hope my slides are visible.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Let me start with the cartoon character here. So, a boy with the yellow dress here, he says, I taught Stripe how to whistle. Now, Stripe is that dog here. And to this, the other boy with the cap, the green dress, he says, I don't hear him whistling. So the other boy says, I said I taught him. I didn't say he learned it. So what do you understand by this? So one thing is, the boy in green dress is actually testing after somebody says I taught him. He's just testing. It's like a summative assessment. At the end of whatever you taught, you will be like end of the academic year, you're just testing. Somebody will be testing or you will be testing. Then the other boy who said I'm teaching him actually did not test whether this dog is started to whistle or the progress of this. So what I'm trying to say here is, do students actually learn what we believe we are teaching? So this usually see in the classrooms saying that we taught them, but they are not learning it. So how exactly we should find this out? Like whether students are actually learning what we believe we are teaching. So the only answer for this, I suppose, it is continuous assessment. So we are supposed to do assessment regularly. So keeping this in mind, I planned this particular topic here. So as you know, smart solutions for student evaluation, digital tools for periodic assessment. So I have put some objectives here for today's presentation. So at the end of this session, the participant is supposed to identify commonly used digital tools for student assessment, to describe key features and functions of various digital platforms used in periodic assessment, and also to demonstrate how to use selected digital tools to conduct periodic assessments. Now you can notice here that I have 3 objectives, and these are, if you look into Bloom's taxonomy, these are the bottom 3, that is remember, understand, and then apply. So first one is regarding the remember part, and the second one is regarding the understanding part, and the last one is about the application of it. So now, as I said, continuous assessment is required. And what exactly the purpose of these assessments? There are 2 purposes mainly, what I think it is. That is, one is assessment of learning. The second one is assessment for learning. Now, the boy with the cap, the green dress, in the cartoon, he was actually doing this first one, that is assessment of learning, whether that dog is whistling or not. So that is what they tested. The second one, that is whether something what we taught as a summative, whether they learned it or not. That is what we are testing. Whereas assessment for learning is, through this process assessment, we are trying to make that student to learn. right? So this is like an formative assessments, like regular or continuously we should assess every now and then. So the periodic assessments, all this comes into this, right? And now there are many definitions of assessment. I thought this, though it looks little a big definition, but it contains almost all information that is required here. So I took it from Huber and Fried, the book written by them in 2000. So this assessment is a process of gathering and discussing information from multiple and diverse sources. Ma'am was just a few minutes back mentioning that we should assess in a different forms. We are not supposed to be knowing only cognitive part of it. Even we should know in the psychomotor part of it, etc. So the periodical assessment that we do, it should be diverse in nature. So this will help him to develop a deep understanding of what students know, understand, and can do with their knowledge. So all three aspects as a result of their educational experience. So this process should culminate when assessment results are used to improve subsequent learning. Now, assessment is not just to say someone is fail or pass, it is for learning process, right? So there should be improvement in the subsequent learning. Now, as everyone knows this NCSM curriculum has got certain scheme of assessment, formative as well as summative. I just summarized here. So as we know, there are, like in first professional course itself, we have to do 9 periodical assessments, 3 periodical assessment every term. So especially in the Samhita department, we're like having many subjects, and in the many professional courses, we have to keep on doing this periodical assessments. Now, regularly what we do is a class test, but that will assess only a part of things, not everything. As we know, when we do any kind of assessment or a test, there is some steps in it. Like first we will plan, then we will execute in the classroom, and then we will evaluate that, and then we'll give the feedback to the student. Now this process, usually when we do a class test in a like traditional way, it's like we don't plan much. We just directly go to class and give some questions also. And the larger time will be consumed in the evaluation process usually and giving the feedback. If we are using digital tools, then what happens here is the planning process will be taking a little larger time, but the rest of the time will be reduced significantly, because the evaluation part or valuation part will be carried out by the digital tool itself. So it will be time saving in one sense, or efficiency is also another part of it. And it is some of the tools that we are going to deal today. It will be more engaging or gamified way. So students are attracted towards doing this assessment. And one more thing is very important thing is the data-driven insights. So it will collect the data from the students, and it gives insights in terms of every student, how they are performing, or how every question is there is a data processing will happen, and analysis will be given. So it gives us a feedback that whether students are learning what we taught, right? So in the sense, say for example, certain questions are not being attempted by any student, or very few students are attempting it, or scored positive marks for that, then we should understand that there is some kind of a understanding, like there is a lacuna in the understanding that may be because of the way we taught them, or they couldn't concentrate on that, or the framing the question itself sometimes. So then comes the minimizing the usage of paper and physical resources. So digital will be more handy, but there are certain issues too. Like say, for example, we have to, usually we don't ask students to bring mobile phones to the classrooms, but for this particular sessions, we have to take permission from sometimes from principal, coordinators, etc. And we should ask students to bring the digital tool or a mobile device also. So that's sometimes internet issues can happen. There is some drawbacks that we may face sometimes. So these are some of the tools that are like some tools that is available as a free. Like most of these are free, and there is a premium version is also available. Like there will be much more what do you say? The questioning pattern can be more digital. What do you say? Tools will be available within that. So now, one is a Google form that will. This is, I suppose everyone knows this. Then there is a Quizzes, which is another tool which is more gamified and what do you say? It is engaging in nature. And there is something called Quizlet. This is also similar to Quizzes, and Kahoot that I think most of you know. And there's a Padlet. This is more like a brainstorming kind of activities we can do, and sometimes even to assess the students what kind of inputs they give to certain topics. That is helpful. And there is something called Mentimeter, which is like especially for the it is giving kind of a interactive kind of a slideshows can be given, like for making polls and all. Kahoot, Quizlet, and Quizzes are more of a gamified kind of quizzes that we can make. So there are certain what do you say? If a premium version is taken by the colleges, that will be more useful for us. But free versions, especially the Quizzes, gives us access to like participants number. 100 participants it can take. Most of our colleges will have 100 students in strength. So Quizzes is one of the tools that is you can do at a time. You can do a quiz for 100 of students. Now Kahoot, there are certain like it is the participants number is 50. So if it is a small number of participants, it can accommodate. Monthly, one time they will allow more than 50 students to participate. And even the Quizlet is having like a 40 number of students, and Padlet is having kind of a 3 platforms they will be providing. And then Mentimeter is also having a restriction in terms of like it is giving us around 50 participants to play at a time in a free version I'm speaking for. Now about Google Forms, there is no restriction as such, which is familiar to you. So what so these are some of the tools that we can use. Now, what I'm doing today is I'm going to explain how to do this quiz with these 2 platforms. That is, one is Google Forms and the other one is the Quizzes. Now, you may think why I'm doing this Google Forms here, because everyone knows how to make this Google Forms. But the thing here is, usually when we do a periodical assessment also, we may have more than 30 questions or 40, 50 questions at a time. So you have a difficulty in writing, like every question should be copy pasted, or you should type it in the given tab in the Google form itself. That is a very hectic job. And then you have to give every options and then give the points. And then whether it is like shuffling, all those adjustments you should do for each and every thing. So what I'm giving today is one of the add-ons that we can add, and we can at a time we can do 50 plus questions in the Google form with the simple clicks. So another one is the Quizzes. This could be new to some people. So this is a gamified version. See, usually students, I used to use this Google Forms earlier. It's like a very formal kind of a quiz that will happen. Whereas Quizzes is more interesting, and students will enjoy this doing the assessment. I mean, during the process of the assessment, they enjoy this. So Quizzes. I will first speak about this Quizzes, okay? Because that's a new one. Now, how to sign up to this? So first type the Quizzes in the Google, then go to Quizzes, the first one, quizzes.com. So that will show you this display, and then you can cite teachers sign up for free. You can click there, and then it will take to this, and then you can continue with the Google or any other form. Then click it. Then schools, work, and personal use. You can choose any one of them as per your requirements, and then it will go to this. When you press this create button, so actually there are, what happens here is in the quizzes, there are, for other streams of sciences or any other classes, they have ready-made questions and activities, everything. But Ayurveda, if you type so in the search column, if you type Ayurveda, you don't get much of the questionnaires, ready questionnaire. Now, ready-made questionnaire, you can directly use it for your quiz. Need not to copy paste and all, directly you can play with this. You can give assign it to students. So that's an advantage here. As in, like, as much as Ayurveda teachers are joining this and creating more quizzes in this, it will be useful to other teachers also. So I will just show you how to create this quiz here. So you press quiz, create quiz, and then press this assessment section. So it will give you this particular template interface, and then you can click any one of them because it will give you this particular display here. You can see here, you can import worksheets that could be from documents. That means you may have quizzes in a form of a PDF or a PPT or doc or any other, or a photo also. You can just take a photo of quizzes and you can upload here. The artificial intelligence will get this and will make a questionnaire for you. Same way, you can even go with the other one, that copy paste. Just you copy from somewhere and paste it here with the correct options. And then even if you have already prepared a Google form, that you can import here, and that will create this interactive quiz. Then we have a spreadsheet. Now, spreadsheet is a little complicated, but if you have plenty of questions, you can use this. There will be a template available. You can see it in the bottom part. There is a template, download template. You should download the template of the spreadsheet, and then you can edit there itself. Your questions, answers, everything you can, options are, can be given there. Then you can generate with the artificial intelligence. The entire question can be prepared from the artificial intelligence. You should be like downloading your study material. Like if you have a PPT or a PDF file, you can just post it, drag it here. So the quizzes will make the quizzes for you. So automatically, but of course, since it is an AI, you have to cross-check this. Every question, every option, you should check it. That's one advantage. You can reduce the time of creating the questions, and you may get a new insights in the making the questions. Then text prompt, that is like, say, I want just give a prompt like certain topic, maybe darshana or Indian philosophy or any other topic you give. The AI will generate questions by itself, like depending on what topic you are selecting. On that, you can do it. The curriculum is not possible, so because the Ayurveda curriculum is not in this quizzes as such, so it is difficult to find that. So websites, if you have any websites of Ayurveda, you can just link it here, and you can get the questions also. Then, if you all want to create from the scratch, like few questions, if you want to prepare, then you can go with this. See what you can see here, the lightning mark, whatever you see, that's a premium version. You can't, only after paying certain amount you can get that. The rest of them, like multiple choice, fill in the blanks, passage, poll, draw, open-ended questions, word cloud, these are all available for free, so you can utilize that. So I will show you how to do this. So first we will go to multiple choice questions. So you can type the questions. Like if you want to do it manually, this is the way. You can just type the question and give the options in the different colors they have given. And you can also put, pictures here, even in the question. And then whichever is the right answer among these four, you can just click that. Okay, click that right mark. So it will be considered as a right answer. And then bottom left side, you can see single correct answer or multiple correct answer. This is like sometimes you may have two answers in the options itself. So if you select this multiple correct answer, students have to select both the options, right? So that's another option we have. Not just four, you can even add a few more options here. That's about the multiple choice. Now coming to fill in the blanks. Now you can put the question and then what is the answer here? The student can see this kind of a boxes. Now for Sanskrit terms, this could be a little difficult. So English terms, it's easy to do this. Now this is if you click that, this is how it will show. If you have an alternative answer, that also you can put it here. Then coming to draw, now especially anatomy or any other like physiology, they can put either a blank canvas they can put and ask the question like draw this, draw that. That can be done. Or if you put an image of a human body and then ask which is this, or ask them to draw where is a particular marma or something like that, you can do that. So if you round up that particular thing, it will show it as a right answer. Then open-ended. Now this is interesting. See, you can put a question and students can type any kind of a response. Now how it will evaluate, that's the point. Now you can see here, auto evaluate with the quiz AI. That's a new feature we have. Once you write the question, this will enable. So if you click the enable button, this will be pop up, and then you can just write what would be the right answer or a key answer. You can put it here. So what AI does is, or even you can put some criteria, evaluation criteria. So what AI does is, if student writes an answer with these criteria, it will take it and even it will evaluate, and you can give mark accordingly. Like you can put 1 point, 2 point, whatever the points you want to decide on that. So you can put it that way. And you can also try with some answers here and see whether the AI is giving right answers or not, or it's evaluating it properly or not. That's another advantage we have here. Okay, we'll go to next one, that is poll. Now, if you want to poll something like which is the options available to the students or so, that also can be done by this. Yeah. So then we have a word cloud. This is like you tell the students to describe that particular thing in one word or a 2 word. Now, whoever is like, if many students are saying the same word, that will be enlarged, and whichever the least mentioned, that will be in a small fonts. That's called a word cloud. That's an interesting way to engage students. Now, in the second part, that is a library, you can see this kind. Like I have done certain quizzes to my students as a periodical assessment earlier regarding Charaka, Sharira 1 and 2, as well as Aptopadisha quiz I have done earlier, I think 2 months back. So this is the version of it. You can play again. Say same quizzes, we can use it again and again to different batches or the same batch. So that can be done. So what we are doing is here is we will click one of them and see how is the report being generated. Now, so how to start this. So if you press this start now, or you can even preview that before that, you can start now. So it will go to this part. Then top right, you have a skip button. So you just skip this accommodations, and then it will provide you this. Now you can press this classical mode or any other mode. There is a redemption question. That means, say, when the quiz is played, if they are making certain mistakes, students are making certain mistakes, later on, it will show some redemption questions. In the sense, they can see the same question which they gave a wrong answer, so that now they can correct it. So that's one extra thing that I usually keep it on. And I also give students to attempt more than one, because this is a process assessment for learning. So I just give them a more attempt. And what I say, student, is periodical assessment marks will be given only for the first attempt, not for the rest of them. But students keep on attempting so that they are enjoying this and they want to improvise themselves. So they will be attempting again and again. And you can shuffle the question and options too. And what I do also is show leaderboard. In the classroom, I will be displaying their leaderboard, that is lively as they answer in the display. It will show who is leading among them. So the scores will be shown in the projector itself. And I usually keep the show answers after session, or during the session. I don't give the answers because this makes the students to copy or those things. So even I will be shuffling the questions so that the copying can be like we can avoid that. So then you can press the start button on the top right area. Then this is what it will show. Now the thing here is, the interesting thing is, student need not to log into anything. They just have to go to Google and then they just write joinmyquiz.com. So if they click it, it will show them to a join code will be asked. So they have to press this code, whatever the code, like it will be generated every quizzes. So they have to put this code, and also they will ask the name of the student. So they can put the register number and the name of the student. And then once they see, you can see waiting for participants. So if you say for example, there is 80 students in your class. So if all 80 students are joined, then you can start the quiz. So once you start the quiz, students starts getting the questions in a shuffled manner. So it's difficult to copy the answers and even the shuffled options. So that's about the how to do this. I will try to give one of the quizzes at the end of this session to you, so that you can experience how students are experiencing. Okay, so now coming to reports, how we are getting the reports of this. So you can see this is how it will show in the report section. You can press that one of them and it will, this is what I have done earlier. So you can go to question section. It will show question wise what was the correct answer, incorrect, like how many of them answered correctly, incorrectly, etc. It will show. Same way you can see the overview of the each student, how like question number wise, how they were points were scored. Now score and points are different here, because score is even, say, point is how many questions they have answered right. Score is how quickly they have attempted it. Like if they do it quickly, they will get more score. If they delay, if they consume more time, that means the score will be reduced. That's just for a game purpose. For a periodical assessment, we will be considering only points, not the score. Okay. Now, this kind of interface we will get for each participant. So say, for example, in this case, the one who has got 93% of accuracy, that is out of 30 questions, she answered 28. And this, if you can click that student's details, and it will give you entire details of that, like how many questions she was, like which question she was answered wrong, etc. So that you can give a feedback very appropriately to each student. Okay, now we'll come to the next part of it, Google Forms. As I said, regularly what we will be doing is we will go to this 9 buttons which is shown in the Google, and then we will either go to Google Drive or we will go to directly to the forms and then fill up. So I'm not doing that today. Instead, I will show you a simplified version. That is, go to Docs, DOCS, Docs. Now, if you click that, it will show this blank documents. If you press that, that will show a blank. You can see that the extensions part. If you click that, it will show you get add-ons. Now, if you press that, it will give this pop-up. Now, you can search a word that is form builder. That will show this particular form builder for Docs. So you're supposed to install that with your Google account. and then continue and allow the whatever the permissions they required. If please read that details completely before accepting. Then you press the done button. So you can see that form builder for docs is present now. So now what we will do is we will write the questions and its options like this first, right? So usually we do this. Then this is not enough actually, and you should give a space between the lines to one question to another question. So next what you should do is select that options and press this bullet list, what you can see, right? So bullet list. So if you press that, this is how you should do it. So question and options. Then you can even rename that so that your document, the Google form will get the exact name. Then for which is the right answer among this, to press that, you should make it bold. All the right answers should be made into bold. Next is go to extensions and go to that form builder what we have installed and press the start button. Now this will be shown, and then press the start button there. And if you want a full document to make it into our forms, then get it. And this is what it will show. Then make a preview of that. You can see the questions and the options here. If you are okay with the changes, you can make the changes there itself. If you are okay with that, confirm changes, or you can close that and come back to advanced features. What you can do here is shuffle question orders. You can shuffle the option order itself so that each students cannot copy, right? So I mean, it will be shuffled. The question is shuffled as well as the options are shuffled. And then go to this default points. You can put 1 point or whatever the points you decide on. Then press that create button in the forms. So this will be shown, and click that right button. Then on the bottom right, you can see import now. So if you press that and then open it now, so this will be shown. So entire, if you have 50 questions, all 50 questions will be in this manner. So this is easiest. With a few clicks, you can do this. As you know, about this, responses will be collected, and in the Excel form you can collect. And even in the, as I said earlier, the quizzes also, you can get the reports in the Excel form itself. So that for the periodical assessment, to convert it into internal assessment, it makes us more easy to collect the marks. So you can just copy paste it to the internal assessment part to calculate that. Then setting part, usually I keep later after the result, release of the results, I usually keep it later, because what happens, sometimes some students will complete it early and they get the answers and they share it with the other students in the classroom. So that's the reason why I will be keeping it later part. After all the students participated, I will be clicking that. Okay. So before that, so I'll just escape from here. Sir, if it is okay, I can share some quiz with the other participants so that they can do the quiz so that they can understand how it is done. Can I do that now?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Submit. Hope you can see this quizzes platform.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So this is my library actually. I have right now active. It's actually for a free. We can have 20 active quizzes. So what I'm doing today is just for this session, I have made 5 questions just for understanding how to play this, right? So I will press here play button in the digital tools for assessment. Okay. So we will make it as a live. Okay, live quiz. So it will show this particular platform. Then what I do is I will keep it as such. I've already set up this. Then I'll press the start button here. Okay. So now quizzes will show me this particular thing. Now, what you are supposed to do is please minimize this Google Meet and go to Google and press this. Type this joinmyquiz.com.
Participants can join, can do this activity so that we get accommodated
Yes.
and we can implement in our classroom.
And if some participants cannot do right now, yeah, I can see Divya Rani has already joined. So if you can't join right now, I will keep this live itself for after this session also for a few more minutes. You can join later also. Just for the yes. So this is how you can see the participants. How many participants are joined? See. Okay, so I can see the participants are joining. I will start this session itself so that we not to delay the process. As and when they joining, they can do the quiz. Okay. Let me start. So I'll press the start button. Then you start getting the questions. You can. I request participant to even if you know the answer, press wrong answers also so that you can know how the wrong answer will be displayed there. Okay. Yes. I will just start. This is just a 5-question quiz, just for understanding. Okay. Okay. I will start.
Sujnan, for the benefit of others, you can just run. You can give a commentary on what's happening because many would have not joined.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not audible properly.
Scoring is different. The timings.
No, no.
I will
Not
stop
audible.
so that the sound is
Not audible.
I will stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I believe it is audible because of
Yes,
the
yes.
sounds we couldn't hear it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what we can see here is see, you can see the marks or the who is leading, etc. Now it is Navya Suresh who has scored 3 out of 3 accuracy they have mentioned. So I think they have attempted 3. So repeat attempts also, and question wise also we can see the how many like say for example, is it necessary to log into quizzes to play a quiz? For playing quiz we need not to actually log in, right? So we just have to put that code which is given, so that you can see that 41 have answered is correct. So that is how we can get the what do you say, report of this. And same way, different kind of reports we can find it, and even we can review the questions. Each questions we can review here. So different kind of like, so this is the question wise we can review it. So I will just close this part. And if we can again play it again, replay we can do, right? So I will just go back to our session. So if you have any questions also, we can open that. Just a minute. So I will thank and so I'll stop sharing, sir, now. Yes.
Yeah.
I
If
think
there
we
are
can
any
open-
questions, okay. If there are any questions, the participants can use the chat box, or they can raise the hand by clicking the reaction icon on their screen. Whoever raises the hand will be unmuted and they can ask the question. Dr. Hema. Dr. Hema, you can unmute and ask the question. Dr. Hema. Dr. Shantala Kamath. Madam, you can unmute and ask the question. Dr. Vidyavati also. You can unmute and ask.
Dr. Anand, I think they are unable to unmute, I think.
Sir, okay.
Probably they are unable to unmute.
Dr. Shantala Kamath. You can use the chat box also. I think we have issue here. I don't know what is the issue.
Even I was unable to unmute from the mobile. After having the laptop, I'll be able to do it.
Sir, I can see here an icon called as allow them to participate.
Yes,
So I'm allowing.
I am accepting that one repeatedly, but it is not allowing. Maybe same thing happening with them also. Those who
Yes,
are on
yes.
mobiles, they may be not
Yes.
able to do it, I think.
In which
They
case
have
they can
use
use the
chat box only. They have
chat
to use
box. Yes, chat box is open. Okay. Yeah, chat
Anyway,
box. Chat box.
anybody using chat box? Anybody using? Hello, nobody is there. Meanwhile, I'll share some of my experiences on the assessment or well tools I used it. And, actually, in the Keli, when I took over the Keli University, we started the multiple choice questions with the intention to train them for the PG entrance examination. We kept from every examination. Then it comes even from internal says I want to keep the multiple choice questions. Then why I started using in the college only OMR readers. That is one initial part. That was the one. Second one is during COVID, I don't want to postpone my schedules, all little examinations. Then I found out the exam.net online exam software that we trained to students 2-3 times, and then we conducted the exams as per schedule and able to complete their academic calendar as per the schedule only. Maybe the probably in India entered the KLE was the first batch to release from the graduation and they able to go out for their professional life. That was second. And third, Manipal was the very pioneer in many examinations. They used the tabs for the examination, and where there is no hall ticket also, and the tabs are there everywhere. Places anybody can sit anywhere, and there is no hall ticket. Anybody can give the thumb by biometric was the attendance, and the exam question paper exactly appears, and exam close exactly at the same time. So there is no delay of giving question paper, no delay or taking early taking of the answer books, etc. Nothing was there, and it is multiple choice questions. Before they leave the campus, results were announced already. Results was out. So that was the very wonderful step Manipal is conducted. And later on, Care University also now initiated the tabs. They brought tabs, no, special tabs, which they can use just like a paper only. Again, there is no need of this one also, no hall tickets, no papers, and evaluation can be done at distant places also. Examiner need not come to that place. The answers go to them on the by mail only. They can do in their home. Evaluation also, that also can be done it. That way, don't have a lot of the advantages in terms of the logistics. So many aspects are there. And the earlier Manipal exam, the drawing was difficult. Now when they use here, even just like a pen paper only, the drawings they can select it and they give the colors also. And that was the another advantage they brought out. And we at the NCSM, when we introduced the electives, we had a big question how to conduct electives on an examination to do it. Then we made as a dynamic question paper systems. A 20 questions, again we made a 50 questions, and dynamically it will appear different questions for different students. So the otherwise the same questions are there. One student will write. Already they did also. Already they did a videography and they kept in the YouTube. That was there. So we already made that options where you get dynamic questions can be done it. That way, these are the few things. As another advantage, as you mentioned, learning from the assessment also is another advantage here. Many times we assess the students only, but again same time that make us also whether we are able to explain them in the proper way or not. As you told, particular question as not answered by everyone, that indicates it was not properly explained or made them understand. There is a lesson to the teacher also. So that way, it is a very wonderful tools you have explained. Anyway, now we need to make all the teachers also aware of it. Let us see how we can make that one also. Good, it is a very good initiation. Dr. SUJNANA, I appreciate your interest all. Very nice, very nice. Anyway, we will see how we can take it a bigger way and we'll implement at the national levels. All such tools are all there. We can think of. Anyway, I compliment you. Very nice. Any questions are there? You take it up now. In the chat box, any questions are there? Anand?
Yeah, there are no questions, sir. Chat box is open. I think we have some technical issues also. Some
Yes,
of the
yes.
messages I'm receiving as chat box is not open, but from my
Okay.
end, I have opened it.
Yes, they can message me directly.
Yeah, I have shared your number in the chat box.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, anyway.
Thank
this
you.
is,
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your presence. It really
nice.
made a very good evening for us.
Very nice, very
Yes,
nice.
I just want to say small things will make a big difference. These
No,
may
this
be
even the blueprint implementation is very difficult actually.
correct.
When you use the tools, it will make the blueprint automatically a very perfect blueprint we made
Yes.
that one. For
Yes.
example, now we want easy question, middle difficult, and the more difficult
More
questions also
difficult.
this will percentage, and then evaluation, analytical, etc. All such things blueprint can be exactly implemented when we have the adopted these ones. Actually, my intention is we want to develop at least slowly the question bank completely. And all universities can use the question bank only for developing
Okay.
questions so that we can do the questions, valid questions. Now, many times it happens that the questions are not validated.
Correct.
Somebody goes to some questions, they totally improper questions, the content is not as per the marks, so they don't match sometimes. So as he also AI evaluation, when you go for a structured question and the key answers are there, definitely we can use the AI tools also. That will be very good. So when you go for structured, automatically it will divide into marks, number of marks, even 20 marks question. So 3-4 parts we can make it out. That can be easily assessed by the AI also. There is a very good tools. Only we have to take time and then implement it. So good. But anyway, overall the effort that Anand, I appreciate you. That SUJNANA also appreciate. Good, very good. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Sir.
you.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank you.
continue. I leave.
Okay. Pushpashri.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for such informative session. Now, to conclude the session, I request Dr. Arvind Gupta, sir, Associate Professor of Department of Samhita Siddhanta from Government Ayurveda Medical College, Baradi, Uttar Pradesh, to render the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir. Sir, is Arvind Gupta, sir, able to unmute, or should we conclude the session with Shanti Mantra?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So we shall conclude the session now. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you one and all for attending the session.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, Dr. SUJNANA.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.